Yeah, he sucks. So, all right, so we're going to go to Winners Finals. Run it right back with Cloud and Bayonetta again. Completely different Cloud playstyle here. EggBert, not only has he been improving a lot lately, but his aggressive option approach has been getting much smarter. But this might actually be a stock. No, okay, so he's managed to get on the inner part of the up B there to avoid death because Chavo had it. Like, he read the DI where he was going. He read his jump. Very bad spot, but good stuff on him SDIing to get in.
Yeah, and what a way that would have been to open up a set between these two guys. They go back and forth. It seems like every week they're playing in this situation.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because as time has progressed, EggBert has been getting closer and closer and closer. Because before it used to, doesn't get Zoo, but it used to look much like what we just saw a second ago. And now EggBert has been playing much smarter the way that he's been approaching the set. He's been choosing his options the right time. That made me panic a little inside. Well, not panic. I was about to get really excited. He just sniped his limit, and that is going to be it. Wow. Luckily, he was able to avoid getting hit by the bottom hit of up B. But that was very good call. I like the fact that EggBert noticed he was coming out after him, so he tried to limit up B early to get away. But Chavo getting the beneficial trade there. He's going to take that first stock.
Yeah, almost like he was one step ahead of him even at that point.
It's like playing like a much deeper game of chess at that point. Like you have to look even a little bit further. Luckily, Chavo air dodge there, and EggBert was able to avoid getting witch twist or fared because that probably would have been a stock there. He just sniped his jump, and that's going to be it.
A 2-stock to open up this set, and Chavo's Bayonetta just looking so crisp right now.
You know what's funny, too, with Chavo? Especially Pulse Patch. He gets some early kills off the top, but he hasn't gotten a lot of those early kills off the top lately because he's been altering the way that he's approaching people in the air and the way that they've been DIing. He's getting them more. That frightens me. I hate it. I don't want to see that happen to me because I got to deal with that. We both share an apartment, so I have to play.
Oh, okay.
I play Ike Bayo every day, almost every day. I have never lost to an out-of-region Bayo.
All right.
So right now we're going to go into game 2. And we're going to see FD. You know, there's a fun feature about EggBert. He goes to the 2 stages that I don't expect Clouds to go to the most, and he makes it work so well. And I got to give him some praise for that because most of the time when a Cloud gets counter pick available to him, you're not normally seeing him go to Lilat too often. It's a relatively good stage for Cloud, but you don't see most of them go there because they don't want to die to Lilat Jake. And FD is not a good stage for Cloud overall by comparison to having Town and City, or even though it's good for Bayo or Triplats, but I'm sure that once again Triplats are banned. So but he manages to make it work, and I gotta give him a lot of credit that like even though he's forced to put in he doesn't have to go in these situations, he can opt to go for a different stage. He's been going here and getting his W, so good stuff.
And definitely throwing another element into mixing his gameplay up as opposed to other Clouds, because that's something you don't expect, and you don't expect him to play the way he does on these stages. He does so well.
The only other Cloud I see pull it off well, just because it's him, is Tweak. Tweak, you pretty much give him any stage that he wants, and he's going to make it work because he's grinded it that much. But you see a lot of average level Clouds who will definitely be like, oh, okay, I have Town, I'm going to go to Town instead. So, but so far, he has the % lead on FD, and it's working out for him pretty well, and he gets that up air read on the air dodge, and he's going to take the first stock.
And first stock, we've seen Chavo losing a little bit.
Yeah, Chavo's been relatively running through the bracket so far today, and see, once again, he was delaying out to see like his approach, realized he was at 100%, so trying to figure out where he could punish him with that side B.
Let's see if EggBert can run with this.
Oh, that was about to be an extremely good snipe for EggBert there, getting that up B if he was able to drag him down with him. But Chavo managing to get back in and avoiding getting death there. And good for Chavo, too, because now he's he didn't take that much damage on that previous stock. While EggBert needed to get as much damage as possible to going into the next stock there. So far, though, it's been a very good approach. Like, he's been playing a little bit more passive, but passive-aggressive. Like, he's not just letting Chavo do things for free. But this might be Chavo managing to get him at the top yet again. And
another one.
You know, at the very beginning of the set, EggBert had that great SDI out of that up B on the side. I think that Chavo recognized and respected that immediately. And now he's been going, even though that one was a little bit more basic of the way that he approached it, he's been paying more attention to where EggBert has been DIing after he falls out of those up Bs. So he gets those stocks. And alrighty, so we're about to see some fun. It's Chavo versus Dark Chavo. We're going to see Bayonetta versus Bayonetta. We're going to see a lot of Witch Times. We're going to see a lot of Bats Withins. We're going to see a lot of up Bs. I hope you guys are ready for soul-inducing fun in the chat.
All right, so
So who's who? Chavo is green.
yes,
Chavo rocking the long hair with the stilettos and throwing out the taunt, and EggBert being true Dark Chavo, just running up while he's taunting and hitting him.
0 respect.
However, I do like Dark Chavo's option selection with the gold Bayonetta, looking rather fancy, like maybe going out to the red carpet.
Yeah. Kind of putting original Chavo to shame here.
Shoutouts to helping the scene. Anyway, so, and right now getting double up aired off the top there, almost getting an early stock yet again, and
The witch time's coming out.
double witch time to roll to air dodge. That was an interesting defensive option selection. A lot of respect between the two in that situation. Nobody wanted to give up that witch time.
And EggBert managing to keep this really close here.
I like what EggBert has been doing. Like he's been, like every time he's been going in and he realizes that he can't really do much, even with a relatively new Bayonetta, he's backing off immediately. Like he's not trying to get overcommitted. Luckily, avoiding getting clipped by that up air there.
Yes.
He's actually looking relatively impressive right now. He's relatively even game. Granted, Chavo has said many times in conversation with other Bayonettas, this whole matchup as a whole is a giant coin flip. Like right there. He went a little aggressive with that up smash, trying to read the back airs that Chavo was throwing out. It was a decent call, but when you're at kill percent, you're setting yourself up for a hard punish if you don't call it out right. Good attempt, but when you're this far behind, you gotta be careful. But but then again, he's gonna get the air dodge read to get the F smash.
There we go.
Chavo, all right, smart on Dark Chavo there, DIing out to avoid getting followed up by any of the fares. Not sure how true that is on other Bayonettas though. Like I haven't seen the Bayonetta Ditto occur with a fair string off the side, so I'm not sure if it's like completely true or not.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out in this matchup whether or not
Possibly.
It
So right now, I mean, it's pretty even, and Dark Chavo almost taking a lead, but never mind. He missed his combo follow up, and he's gonna eat a lot of damage for it.
gets out of it though. Not gonna seal the game this time.
Okay, so I had to figure out who was who for a second there, because like Chavo has been, anytime EggBert has dropped a combo, Chavo has immediately turned his disadvantage into his advantage. Like he's been throwing out witch time witch twist as soon as he notices that he's been going for something that he misses. But right now, this is, I mean, it's one witch time away or one hard F smash read away from going into a game 4. Or is Chavo gonna go into this 3-0? Nice attempt at air dodge read. That was actually a pretty decent frame trap too. Like the falling up air, forcing the air dodge.
Yeah, lots of tech skill from EggBert right here. I'm not sure how much he's played Bayonetta in bracket.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time I've ever seen him play Bayonetta in bracket. And Chavo being just a little bit more patient, realizing that EggBert was going to try and seal that out, got a little aggressive there. Opted to throw out the witch time. He was on stage. You got to be careful there, especially against Bayonetta, because like the way that you normally want to win that matchup is grabbing. But EggBert was able to get it very, very close. But Chavo noticing right away, is like, you know what? He's going to be aggro here, throwing out that witch time and to seal it out.